Alright, so quick update here on this particular trade. As you can see, this particular GBP USD has been activated as well. So alright, banger video here, and remember to show your chart so that chat will not forget to chat you. Alright, nothing really much, and you are welcome to this particular banger episode as I normally document it. Alright, so it's been a while. I've just focused on actually just trading and not bother about making videos because of some few break, but guess what, we're back again. Alright, not really much, and make sure you stay tuned to this particular channel because why? You know what I normally do. If you've been watching my videos before, you know how I do it. I document my trade, first of all my setup. When I say then that setup get activated, and I show you experience how that trade actually go from point A to point B. Alright, not really much. So all you need to do is just stick around in this channel, watch this video to the end, and learn what you want to learn. And also you can even make me learn too by commenting what you think I need to do or what you think I don't need to do in the comment section. Alright, not really much. So not really much, and you are welcome. You are really welcome to another banger episode. And this particular episode, what I'm just going to be doing is just showing you my chart, my trade analysis, which you can actually benefit from, and my P&L, how the trade go. You know, normally I'm a swing trader, I hold trades for days, so it takes time, and I'm just going to be showing you how the trade moves from point A to point B. Alright, you just need to stick around, and don't forget to click your subscription button so that you can get notified, and you can also know when I drop videos that can actually help your own trading journey as well. Alright, not too much, and I'm just going to take you to the chart and show you what I'm currently observing. Though this particular past 4 weeks, nothing much has been happening according to my edge. I was not able to actually spot out opportunity consistently due to my edge. Like last week, I did not actually take any trades. Last 2 weeks, I took one trade. That was just it for it. Last upper week, I took also one trade. It has really been slow, I won't lie, but guess what? Regardless, I'm still going to update you in every moment of my chart. Alright, not really much, and don't forget to show your chart. Alright, see you in my chart form. Alright, chart, show your chart so that chat will not forget to chat you. Alright, not really much, and you are welcome to my chat. So like I said earlier, I've not actually been making videos because why? I have just focused on actually taking trades and not really much. But guess what? I am back again in making videos, and I'll actually be showing you my trades opportunity, where my trades have been activated like I said earlier, and how the trade is going at every given moment. Alright, my maximum target is just 2 hours. I am not doing more than that, just 2 hours. Alright, nothing more. So this particular price action, it actually happened like during April 7. This is like last month, because we are currently in May, and I'll show you what is currently happening. So in the space of trading forex markets, the chart has not really been giving my edge opportunities that really much, and this is actually the 1 hour time frame, and it is Euro USD. The chart has not really been giving the opportunity that much, but guess what? I'm just going to update you what has actually happened. And today is currently May 11th, and the time is 11:05 as I am making this video. Alright, nothing much. So on the April month, this is what happened. We got this bullish momentum to the upside, indicating that there are buyers more in the market. Alright, so this means that we expect price to actually return back to this particular demand zone. Alright, so price did not do that, and it continued to go to the upside. Right, as my edge told me, whenever I see a big break of structure to the upside like this, I expect market structure shift, indicating that price is about to come back to this particular demand zone. But here is what happened. After identifying my market structure shift, which is what you are currently seeing here, a break of structure to the upside, indicating that this particular zone, they are buyers in this particular zone, right? But what happened? Price sold to the downside and actually took out that particular low, which indicates that market structure has been shifted. So in a case like this, I expect that this particular zone is going to drive price back to this particular initial first demand zone or a demand zone around this particular side, because this is actually a breaker block zone, and this is actually another block zone, and this is a breaker block zone, right? So this particular zone can hold price to the upside, and this particular zone can hold price to the upside. That is what I expected, and look at what happened. Price did exactly what I expected, giving us that market structure shift to the downside, indicating that yes, there are now sellers in the market trying to bring price down back to the demand zones, right? Here is it. After indicating these structures, I tried selling from here, and this is what happened. Normal experience. Price actually ripped me off. In how many pips? This is where my stop loss is, and price actually ripped me off with how many pips? About 22 pips, right? This is like it stopped out traders. I believe I'm not the only person that actually experienced this particular thing at that particular time. As long as you're an SMC trader trading Euro USD and you identify this particular opportunity, I believe you face this particular thing with me on when? What was the date? Friday, April 17th, 2026. I believe you actually experienced this particular thing as well. So this is what happened. My bias was accurately right, and price did what it wanted to do, beat us off, and continue going to the downside. As you can see, even got to my take profit without me in it, no problem. This is what I normally experience. So in a case like this, I believe that okay, all I have to do is just continue looking for sales opportunity to the downside, right? So I continue to observe the market, and I was able to spot out this particular sell zone. Sell zone, giving me this break of structure to the downside, this liquidity, and this is my other block I was interested to take my sell entry from. So this is what happened. After price doing what it wants to do, it later triggered me in the trade and went up a little bit or more. This is not really a little bit, but as you can see, I used 30 pips stop loss in this particular trade, and it did not get to my stop loss. And this is what happened. It started to go to my direction. When was the date? The date was actually 28th of April. All these things happened. During the price continued going to the downside and actually give me my targets. I actually made good numbers from this particular trade, recovering most of the losses I have actually taken. So that is just it for this particular pair. So coming to this particular moment, this is what we are actually observing, right? This is what we are actually observing. I have identified that this particular zone is trying to take price up. I don't know, my mouse is actually lagging. I think I need to change the battery, but that's by the way. So I identified that this particular zone is trying to bring price up. It's trying to continue taking price up, right? This particular zone. So this is what I've actually seen. Price has actually give market structure from this particular area. It has give market structure shift from here, identifying that there are still buyers in the market, and as you can see, price mitigated the demand zone somewhere around here. It is lagging. The battery of this mouse is actually low, so you just have to manage. Yakub, manage. So that is just it for it. So price mitigated the demand zone somewhere around here, and as you can see, it took out structure to the upside, indicating that there are still buyers in this particular market. So this is it. This is my current zone I am actually interested in buying from. All right, this particular zone I am interested in buying from, this particular zone, and it is Euro USD. So I don't know when price is actually going to come to this particular zone, but I have actually been looking at this opportunity for the past 3 to 4 days now, 3 to 4 trading days minus Saturday and Monday, Saturday and Sunday, because today is currently Monday. All right, so I've actually been observing this opportunity since last week. So I'll actually be expecting price to come to this particular zone and trigger my entry to the upside, and I'll be glad to buy from there. But I don't know when that is going to happen. But whenever it happens, remember, this is where I document, and I'll always keep you guys updated. I'll always update you what happened from here to here and from there to there. Nothing really much. So this is it for Euro USD. This is my current observation on this particular pair. All right. So for GBP USD, which is my second pair, I'm going to tell you what has happened over time and what is currently happening, as I explained on Euro USD or in Euro USD. So this particular pair, I've not even traded it that much this particular trading season, because it has been crazy. That's something I'm not even going to lie to you. I've not seen my opportunity and that really well. This particular pair, GBP USD, it has really been crazy. So as you can see, from when it's like 2nd of March, let me just go further. All right, let me start from here. Look at what has actually happened. Price has been choppy throughout this particular season. Price has actually been choppy, as you can see, no definite structures. But I think there was a buy structure here which I did not actually align to take. There was a buy structure here I did not align to actually take it, and due to the choppiness, I did not believe that okay, this zone is going to hold. But as you can see, I missed this particular trade. I did not took it. Yeah. So I missed it in this particular season due to the level of consolidation the market actually has. So that is it for this particular season. So coming to the present season, look at what has happened. Price gave a market structure shift from here, from this particular zone, indicating that there are buyers in the market. As you can see, I'm trying to manage this mouse, I won't lie, indicating that there are buyers in the market. So this is the market structure shift, and this is the demand zone of that market structure shift. This is where the market structure shift happened. So it took price to the upside, telling us that okay, there are buyers in the market, and ever since then price continued to go to the upside, mitigating this supply zone I have kept for a long while, right, indicating that particular zone. And as you can see, what really happened that period, after I did not actually entered aggressively, what made me took this trade was that I saw that price came to that particular zone, did this stuff which indicate that okay, there are actually sellers in this particular zone. If you are price action trader, you know what is this. So I saw this thing and I said okay, this is a conference to actually sell from this particular zone. So I sold from here. This is where I sold from. I sold from this particular zone, and as you can see, price moved to my direction of about how many pips? Let me calculate. So price gave me like close to 50 pips, right? Close to 50 pips, and it did not get to my overall target. It started to go to the upside, knocking me out from the market and going to my direction. This thing happened on Euro USD as well, that same period, and hitting my take profit without me in it. Normal experience, what to experience some of the time trading Forex. So it is nothing actually new, I won't lie to you. So after that, price continued to do all this thing and gave me this particular break of structure to the upside, indicating that there are buyers in this particular market. So after then, this is what I have actually seen. So I am interested in actually buying from this zone, which I am not fully sure that price is going to get to the zone before it continues to go up. But whichever way, this is where I'm interested in buying from, and I'll just keep observing. If price gets to that zone, as usual, I'll drop an update in this particular video. All you need to do is make sure you stay to the end and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. All right, nothing really more. So that's come to the end of this particular clip, and I'm just going to see you in my next clip. All right, so I'm going to drop an update if I'm going to be in this trade, or if I'm not going to be in this trade in that next clip. All you need to do is make sure you stay to see how it goes. All right, not really much. So today is currently Monday and the week is just getting started. All right, not too much, and see you in my next clip. All right, not really much, and the time is actually 10:35 a.m. on Tuesday. So this is just a quick update on the GBP USD opportunity I actually showed in my previous video. All right, so not really much. This is what that has actually happened, and as you can see, price actually sold massively to the downside today. All right, so I'll actually just be patiently waiting for price to actually get to this particular zone before I actually activate the entry. I'm supposed to set pending order in this particular trade right now, but I am not setting it at the moment because in 130 we have CPI. So I'll just continue observing the market till that 130. After 130, if price still continue bouncing around this particular zone, I'll set my pending order. But I want to set pending order before the CPI and all that. So this trade has been confirmed a high probability opportunity for me, but I will just be waiting I'll be waiting till after 130 in order to set a pending order or enter the trade and all that. That is just it for it. So for Euro USD, I'm still observing. It hasn't really done much. Euro USD hasn't really done much since then, and Euro USD has a more clearer setup. So this is Euro USD opportunity I'm currently observing. I have this liquidity right here in this particular trade. All right, I have this liquidity right here. So price still has a long way to actually get to this zone. This is why I think this is the reason why there is CPI today. So after CPI, I will know if I'll actually execute this trade in pending order or instant execution. But for now, I'm still observing the both trades on Euro USD and also GBP USD. All right, not really much. So I'll just have to see you in my next clip. All right, chat, show chat your chat so that chat will not forget to chat you. All right, so quick update on this particular pair, Euro USD, and the time is currently 4:47 p.m. on Thursday. All right, so I actually did this analysis since Monday, and as you can see, the price came to the particular demand zone I want to buy from on Thursday. So it took over 3 days in order to get to this particular zone. So not really much. We are currently active in this particular trade, and the trade is currently on drawdown. All right, it's currently in drawdown, and here is my P&L for the trade. Alright, so this is currently my P&L for this particular trade, and as you can see, it is currently in drawdown. So I'm risking about 10,000 in this particular trade. Let's just see how it goes. Alright, not really more. This has been my account since December or November last year. I'm still holding the account till now, still trying to grow the account, and trading has been ups and down and all that. Not really much. So that's by the way. And for GBP USD, I'm still patiently waiting for price to get to this particular zone. Yeah, I'm still waiting for price to get to this particular zone. I'm still waiting for price to get to this particular zone on GBP/USD. So let's just see how it is going to go. Alright, I always keep you guys updated. All you need to do is continue watching the video. That's the only way you can actually know what will happen at the ending of this particular trade. Alright, today is currently Thursday and tomorrow will be Friday, so I don't know how long I'm going to hold this particular trade, but whichever way, I'm always going to update you guys. Alright, nothing much. So this is just the P&L for the trade, and as you can see, we are currently in drawdown. Alright, so for my other account, because I have another account again in the particular trade. So this is my other account. As you can see, still on drawdown. As you can see, the GBP/USD trade is still also impending in this particular account. Nothing really much. So let's just see how this particular trade goes, and I'm just always going to update you. Alright, nothing much. See you in my next clip, fam. Alright, so quick update here on this particular trade. As you can see, this particular GBP/USD has been activated as well, so not really much. We are currently in the bull trade. All we just need to do is just sit back and see what is going to become our outcome. Alright, nothing much. So this is for EUR/USD, and this is for GBP/USD. This is for GBP/USD as well. So nothing really much. We are just going to continue observing the chart, and let's see. This is for my 600k account as well. As you can see, the two trades are currently active, and I'm just going to continue updating you guys. Nothing much. Alright, chart. Should chart your chart. So I'm about to show you my chart right now, and I'm just going to quickly update you guys in what actually happened in this particular trades. Alright, so as you can clearly see, I expected this particular trade to move to the upside. By the way, today is currently Friday and it is EUR/USD, and the time is actually 10:07 a.m. Alright, so it is actually the last day of the trading week if you are a currency trader and all that. So I expected this trade to actually move up, that is buy from this particular zone. As you can see, it clearly did the opposite of what I expected, but that's it for it. It is a losing trade, nothing really much. So what I actually saw before I entered this trade was just clearly my system identifying a break of structure to the upside. This is a bullish trend, by the way. I identify a break of structure to the upside, my liquidity, and also my order block. As you can see, price did not respect this zone for some reasons, probably because price chooses to sell, or dollar is gaining strength at the moment. So that is just the reason why price did not respect the zone. And as you can see, it cleared the zone off, giving us a losing trade in EUR/USD. Alright, nothing really much. So I'm just going to show you my P&L for this particular trade, and actually show you the figures that I lost in this particular trade. So for the EUR/USD, as you can see, I lost over 10,003. That is about 0.1% in this particular account, which I lost in EUR/USD and all that. So not really more. That's it for EUR/USD. And for GBP/USD, it is also the same, lost. So the two trades, though I actually took 3 trades in this particular week, but the other one was actually off camera because it was a day trading, happened really fast and all that. So I did not actually have the time to record and all that. But that's by the way. So for GBP as you can see, I clearly identify my break of structure to the upside, my order block and my liquidity and all that, which is clearly a system. As you can see, it ended up to become a losing trade. It ended to become a losing trade, and it is what it is. All right, I don't have any power to control the market. I just sit back and observe data and also take actions. I don't know which one is going to be a win. I don't know which one is going to be a loss. All I do is just maintain my risk. As you can see, this is actually my stop loss. If I think that because of this particular trade is a high probability opportunity, I don't believe that this trade is a losing trade. I want to add more position because I already lose in it. As you can see, I'll clearly lose more. I'll clearly lose more by buying. So it is what it is. I expected my plan and I lose what I was supposed to lose in this particular trade. So that is it for it on these two trades I actually took this particular week, and not really more. So it is actually not a profitable week for me, and I'll just have to come back next week and still repeat my system. I don't know if I'm even actually going to see opportunities next week, but if I see, I'm clearly going to update you guys. All right, make sure you do well to stay tuned to this particular channel, and make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification bell as well, so that I can get notified whenever I post videos like this. All right, nothing more. So clearly this is what I actually lost in this particular week in this account. So for my other account, which is currently in the phase 2, this is what I actually lost in this particular account this week. So this was the GBP sell I took. That was a profitable trade. But for the other ones, it's all about this particular trade. All right, so this is what I clearly lost this particular week for this trade. Nothing much. So it is where it is, and it has come to the end of this banger episode. And if you learned anything in this particular episode, make sure you do well to drop a thumbs up. And also, if you think I did anything wrong in this particular week, make sure you comment. All right, not really much. So I'll just have to see you in my next episode. All right, and make sure you do well to stay tuned so that you actually get the valuable information that I'm actually dropping in this great channel. All right, see you in my next episode, fam, and make sure you do well to show chat your chat, so that chat will not forget to chat you. All right.